What's up guys, it's John. Welcome back, and today I want to talk about accessories. I want to talk about rings, chains, how to start your collection, where to buy jewelry from. Because I know when you're first starting off, you don't really know where to search. Not like everybody. I went online, I tried to go Google it, search videos on YouTube, and all I found was videos from like Sanjeev or Magnus where they talk about their jewelry, but it's really expensive jewelry. Like I know Sanjeev has like SOP rings. Magnus made a video about like his $150, $200 silver rings, which are, steep prices, especially if you're just starting off. Now what I did when I was trying to start is just go online, try to find the best places, creative designs that I hadn't really seen anywhere else. So in this video today, I'm gonna tell you where to buy jewelry from. I'm gonna give you some tips on how to find inspirations and what kind of styles you should search for. So let's get to it. Alright guys, now if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, grow with me, it means so much. But let's get on to the video. Alright guys, now before we get into it, I'm gonna give you a couple tips on some things you should buy before starting your jewelry collection, and one is a ring sizer. Ring sizer is just a whole bunch of rings to measure your finger, that way you get the correct size when ordering rings. You don't want them too big because they'll just slide off, and you don't want them too small because you'll never get them off. So yeah, I'd definitely invest in that, especially if you want to buy like a thumb ring or a pinky ring in the future. You can just measure yourself then, so it's always handy. It's only like 10 bucks, super cheap. And then I would also invest in measuring tape. You should already have some, but if you don't, go get them, because it's important as far as like ordering chains, knowing the length, how you want them to drop, is it more of a choker, things like that. So yeah, those are two things I would invest in, ring sizer and measuring tape. Alright guys, let's get to it. Now to me, the hardest part of building your jewelry collection is knowing what to buy. You've never been into jewelry before, so you gotta draw inspiration. Now what I did is I went on Instagram, I went on YouTube, I looked at my favorite influencers and saw what they were wearing. On screen, I'm showing you my favorite YouTuber, Sanjeev. He's got a crazy just jewelry collection, all silver, chains, rings. It's really out there, but it fits his aesthetic really well, and I really just connected with it because we have similar skin tones, and I feel like the silver just bounces off my skin tone perfectly, so I really drew inspiration from that. And his collection is really out there, but again, it fits his aesthetic, so I try to find pieces that really fit my style. I like to dress a little bit street, but at the same time have this like luxury high-end feel to my wardrobe, so that's why I kind of also connected with him. I know he wears a lot of luxury clothing, so we're not on the same level, but I drew inspiration from that. And like I said, it's as easy as that, just looking at your favorite influencers. You can also just search Instagram, YouTube, maybe different hashtags, silver jewelry, men's jewelry, find different influencers or posts, draw inspirations from those. That way when you get to searching, you know what to search for, different keywords, different styles and designs that you want for your collection. And again, it just makes things a lot easier. So let's move on. Alright guys, now to the most important part is, where do I buy my jewelry from, right? You've already taken a look at designs, you got inspiration, now you just don't know where to buy it. And I took a little bit of different paths. I went to vintage shops, I went to consignment shops, I went to even jewelry stores, but I found just absolutely nothing. So I decided to turn back to the internet, and I decided, why not take a look at Etsy? Now we all know what Etsy is. It's this website where you can buy like custom crafts from people all over the world. It's fantastic. And as far as jewelry, it's fantastic as well. It's like an unlimited amount of designs of jewelry that you can just look at and find the exact one for you. It's fantastic. Now what I just did is I always just search silver, whatever I'm interested in, like a pendant or a chain. As far as like my chains and stuff like that, I really wanted like a dagger, I wanted a sword. This was a bit small, I may be wanting to buy a bigger one in the future, but I don't know. This one just kind of grew to me. It had like a little skull right there, so it was a little edgy, and it just grew my attention. But you can always just search silver sword pendant, and it's just like infinite amount of pages, designs. Depends if you want something a little bit more sleek, a little bit thicker, bigger, more like medieval times inspired. There's just unlimited designs. I'm gonna link some in the description down below, just some that I liked and maybe you like as well. Now the prices can vary. You can find really cheap silver for like $10, or it's not even real silver, and then you can get like really expensive silver for like $300. And I wouldn't recommend that. I'd stick maybe in like the $25 to like $100 range, depending on what you're looking for. You always want to make sure it's silver 925. I think Magnus explained it in one of his videos, saying it's like the best quality silver, but also isn't gonna break on you. I think that's like the percentage of how much silver it is, whatever it is. But yeah, 925 silver is what you always want. And then just take a look at all the infinite designs. You don't know what you want until you see it. And then I do the same thing as well for my rings. Now, my favorite ring is this one right here. I don't know if you can really see it, but I'll post a picture. And I know everybody has like the classic skull ring. I didn't really want that. But what I did find, I don't know exactly how to find it, but I'll link it down below. I just searched mask, right? And maybe we can find it, but silver mask ring, and then just took a look at the different designs. This one is, oh, it's actually the first one that pops up right here. It's it's from the same shop. Yeah, it was $99. I think it gave me 10% extra off when I bought it, so I think it was like 90, but still, it's just like a mask inspired sort of like by like the Mexican Day of the Dead, like Halloween theme that they have. If you've seen the movie Coco, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's my favorite ring. Fantastic design. It was $100, but just well spent, just crafted great. And I don't know, it just really grew on me. I just really liked it as soon as I saw it. But again, it all just comes down to creativity, what designs you're into. For your pendants, you can go very simple or you can go all out. I'd recommend spending more on your rings. They're gonna be more of your statement piece, especially when people take a look at your hands. You want crazy designs. To me, that's the most important part. Your pendants can be a little bit more simple. You can lay low on those. It's always gonna look great, but you don't want it to be like your fully standout piece. I feel like rings is where you should really invest in. I'm just gonna start looking for some stuff to show you how Etsy works. I really want just like a silver, actually I want a silver bracelet. So I'm gonna take a minute, look through everything that Etsy has. You do get a lot of like female designs. It's a little bit tough in men, so you kind of have to be more specific. Silver chain bracelet. I don't know. I'll take a minute searching through. No, actually I like this one. Alright, so as far as bracelet, I'm gonna go with this one. I really like it. It's a simple chain link design. Sterling silver, fantastic reviews from the seller. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's only 30 bucks, but I feel like my wrists are very naked right now and I need a little bit of silver to tie in with my rings. And I also was really interested in finding like a Cuban link. For the Cuban link, I'm gonna go with this one. I found it. I was actually inspired to get this Cuban link choker by this girl I saw on Instagram. She had one that just like went right around her neck. I don't want it to be that tight. This one is 17 inches long. I think it'll be a great length. The smallest thing I have right here is 20, I believe. So I think 17 will droop down to maybe like around here, which is exactly how I want it. A little bit of a choker, but not too tight. And I don't know, it just looks good. The price is pretty nice. I actually messaged the seller. They said it was sterling silver. So I'm gonna go ahead and cop this right now alongside my bracelet. It may take like a few weeks to get here. One thing to know about when ordering on Etsy, a lot of things may come from Europe, maybe from like Russia. I know a couple of my rings actually came from Russia, one from China, and it just takes a few weeks to get there, but it's worth it. The prices are great, the design quality is amazing. Just read the reviews, it's really worth it, and this is the best way to start building your jewelry collection. Now, once you want to take a look at more high-end pieces, you can go into jewelry stores, you can go into like your designer stores and buy jewelry from there. But if you're really just starting a new collection, Etsy is a fantastic place to look at. Guys, that was it. Thank you for sticking through, man. I just wanted to share my secrets on how to build your own jewelry collection. Etsy is a fantastic place to look at, just unlimited design, especially if you're just starting out and you don't want to spend, hundreds of dollars on a silver ring. But anyways, thank you for sticking through. All the feedback is amazing. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, grow with me. My name is John. It means a lot to me. All the feedback is fantastic. But I'll be back in a few days. And yeah, let's grow together, but I'm out.